Namaste, yogis and yoginis. Welcome once again to Yoga with Vig from this breathtaking scenery in the Rakaposhi base camp in Pakistan. Isn't it amazing? Oh, even it's cracking right now. Today we're going to do a beautiful body scan. We're just going to go through every single part of the body. So we're going to be stretching and also strengthening a little bit, mainly the joints, but we're going to work along with all the body. So it's a kind of gentle practice. So let's enjoy it. Let's start in Vajrasana, and we're going to put the feet on this position. So we're going to tuck the toes. This can be very intense, especially if you wear high heels. Oh my goodness, something is falling down there. If you wear high heels or there's something, you're not used to going barefoot, but if you think, okay, this is too much, I can't bear this, then just come out again, just put the top of the feet flat, and that's it. Just let's see how it feels. Start like this. We're going to spread the arms in front of us. We're going to start rolling the wrists outwards. So roll towards the outside. And now we go towards the inside. So we're warming up the wrists, getting some mobility, some synovial fluid into the joints. And now we're going to go extend the hands, looking down, and let's go up and down. And up as much as you can. Imagine you're pushing a wall, and then down. Up and down. Very strong, not just let them floppy, just go down. Imagine you want to touch the forearms, and the same thing up. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to roll the shoulders, but we're going to use the palms coming to the shoulders, and we're going to paint a big O with the shoulders and with the elbows. So inhale, bring them to the back, exhale. Inhale, open the chest, bring the shoulder blades together. Exhale, bring the elbows close together, and the shoulder blades are separating. The scapula are getting away from each other. Keep rolling. And let's reverse that. So we go backwards, inhale, exhale, elbows come together. Inhale, open up, exhale, elbows come together. Inhale, open, exhale, and go down. Relax. Just move the shoulders a little bit, and if you're tired, you can go with a foot flat again, or you can keep going on tucked toes, whatever works for you. From here, we're going to work on a little bit on the neck. Actually, I'm going to go on the flat toes because I'm already feeling it. Actually, I'm going to face you so you can see me well. And then we're going to go ear to the shoulder, but it's not about bringing the shoulder to the ear, it's about bringing the ear to the shoulder. Then we roll down all the way to the left ear to the left shoulder, again not shrugging the shoulders. Go down, go to the left, slowly, no rushing here. Pair it with the breath. Inhale and exhale when you come down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Depress the shoulders, keep them down all the time. Exhale, we go to the right side, and we're going to bring the right hand to the right temple, to the left temple, and we're going to bring a little bit of pressure on the temple, bringing the ear again close to the shoulder, extending all the lateral part of the neck, finding some beautiful extension there, some stretch, releasing the tensions that you tend to accumulate. Let's do a little bit of a different angle. So let's come a little bit towards the temple, towards the back of the skull, and bring it down. Is a different part of the neck. You can probably feel it. Sometimes the tension is bigger on one side or bigger on the other side. Just, if you like the other one or you want to stay on the side, do. If you felt a lot of tension, if this is the one for you, you can stay here. And let's go to the other side. So again, bring the left hand to the temple, to the right temple, and bring Remember to really relax the right shoulder and bring the ear to the shoulder. Put a little bit of tension. It's not about pushing your head down as much as you can and balancing it or anything like that. Just the tension that you feel that it's a release, it's a relief, and it feels good. Close your eyes and feel it. And now come to the back of the skull and looking a little bit down on 45 degrees. Remember, relax the right shoulder. And there you go. Release. Let's go to all fours. From all fours, we're going to bring their hands towards the fingers towards the knees. So reverse them. And we're going to be rocking back and forth. And back and forth. We're releasing again the wrist and the forearms. So also if you work a lot in the computer, you want to release that tension that builds up along the forearms. Because we sit down too much, we just put the hands in a really funny position. So it's a good thing to always give it a bit of a stretch. Let's put it outwards, fingers towards the sides, and let's do side to side, slowly. Nothing too strenuous. When you go to the limit, you think, oh, this is already bothering me, then stop there. And if you had any injury in the past, you've twisted your wrist, broken, just be very mindful, because those take a long time to recover. Sometimes they never really fully recover. So you can hear some pops and cracks. So just be very mindful. Now, the left hand is just normal, and the back hand, the right hand, we're going to put the back on the floor. And again, move it back and forward. This is quite intense in the wrist, so again, be very mindful. Just a few times. And as I said, beautiful tension in the forearm. Probably you feel it here. If you go on that one, it's very intense. So don't lean on just one, but the forearm is going to get a really nice relief. And let's do it on the other side. So the right hand goes as normal. The back of the left hand is going to go on the floor. Fingers looking at your knees, and go back and forth until you think, oh, this is it. Okay? Not pushing it extremely. Okay, beautiful. Okay, from here, we're going to do a reverse again. The hands towards you, and we're going to do cats and cows from this funky position. So we're going to keep working on the wrist as well as working on the spine. So calm down, the belly towards the floor, look ahead, and then exhale. Bring the navel to the spine, arch the back towards the sky, and you'll feel also the tension in the hands, in the wrists. Go down, inhaling. Look at the beautiful scenery you have ahead of you, whatever it is that you have. Could be your kitchen, could be your living room, could be a wall. Exhale and cat. Inhale, go down. Exhale, go up. Empty your belly of air and bring the navel really close to the spine. Suck it as much as you can and feel that extension, the deflection of the spine. We extend, we go down, and we go up again. Oh, and then we come to neutral. Put the hands again at the same place they were. We're going to do a little child's pose, so put your toes together. Bring the hips back, extend the arms. Let's straighten the spine, let's extend it. Find some little spaces between the vertebrae. Get taller. Visualize your spine from the tailbone to the first vertebra and cervical. So make yourself super long. Feel the tailbone going towards the heels. Extend the arms ahead of you. Feel also the relief of all the lats, shoulders. Breathe. Feel the back of your lungs just going up and down. Okay, let's come up. Okay, you can stay in this position. You don't have to put the knees together if that feels good. From here, we're going to bring the right arm on top of the left. Let's do a big X. Cross them as far as you can, then twist it. You can also put the backs of the hands together. You can bring the palms together if that's a good twist. If that doesn't work for you, just put both hands and both forearms together. If you can, right over left, cross eagle's arms, and let's go and pulse up and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, go up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, keep up. A little bit higher. A little bit higher. You probably feel your shoulder blades really going apart. Finding some space. Inhale. Feel the lungs really, really filling up. The back is really stretching, and go down and release. Let's do the same on the left. Left over right. Cross, cross, cross as much as you can. When you can't reach any longer, just twist the arms and either bring the backs of the hands together or the palms together. From here, we're going to go up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, lift, 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 lift. Exhale, go down. And then we're going to go up. Stay there. Big inhale. Exhale, another big inhale. Inflate the back of the lungs. Separate the shoulder blades. Find some space in there. Exhale, really. Perfect. Let's go to Gomukhasana arms. Bring the right arm to the sky, to the ceiling. Bring the right hand between the shoulder blades, and if that's okay, that's good for you, just bring the left hand and hold the elbow and just push it down mildly and nicely. So you'll see from here something like this. If this feels good and you want to try the complete pose, just bring the left through the back, climbing up, and maybe you're like me, you just touch, grasp the fingers a little bit and just bring it there, open the chest and breathe. There's a huge rotation of the shoulders, so don't get discouraged if that doesn't work for you. For me, it works some days, it doesn't work some days. So just be mild and be kind to your body. One day you'll reach, and then the following day you might go, no, this is not the day today. So let's be kind. So you can also use the strap, you can just grab your t-shirt, whatever works. And then we release, and then we try it with the other arm. So we bring the left arm up to the sky, bring the palm between the shoulder blades, and you can either push towards the in the elbow and just down between the shoulder blades, or you can try to reach with the right shoulder, which in my case is not going to happen, and it's okay. And you can just grab, so you can grab the t-shirt and grab the strap, whatever works, or just stay there. And this might happen tomorrow, in a week, or never, or it just might not want to happen. I'm actually going to go back to my initial one because this feels so good. And remember, whatever you are is the great place to be. You don't need to be anywhere else. Okay, unravel the arms. Let's go. I'll sit down in a beautiful butterfly. So let's work a little bit on the hips. Put the feet together. Soles of the feet coming close to each other. And let's go towards the groin, towards the crotch. Just let's give our little feet, wow, big feet, a little bit of a massage. So just press in the middle and the sole. We already gave it a little bit of a stretch when we were doing that Vajrasana with the toes tucked. So open them like a little book and give yourself a little bit of a care and love. If you're not that kind of person who likes to be touched on the feet, don't, just skip it. Okay, some people are very ticklish, they don't like to be touched on the feet for whatever reason, or they just have pain. So always adapt it to you and how you feel today. From here, we're going to grab the fingers, the toes, sorry, with the fingers, we grab the toes, stretch your spine tall, as tall as you can. Let your knees flare. You can put also some cushions or some blocks or something underneath the knees, if that's too much for the hips. And then just go a little bit towards the floor, just down. You don't have to fall all the way. We need to especially keep the back straight. So it's not about this. That's not the intention. It's about straightening the back and elongating it. And then from here we open the hips. And we go slowly down. Okay, we're going to come up again. We're going to do a little modification towards diamond pose. So we bring the feet forward a little bit more. And same thing. We're going to grab maybe the ankles, maybe the knees, maybe the feet again, the toes. Again, straight in the back. And go slowly, slowly down. Slight different position, touching upon also different part of the hips. Open, open, open. Open the hips, but you're actually closing down, going down. Okay. A little bit more. Stretch it. And release. Awesome. From here we're going to come again to all fours. Tuck the toes. Bring the hips up just a little bit, and then leg parallel to the floor. We come into the front, and we're going to do a little bit of a pigeon, how we call it, slipping swan also. So again, this leg doesn't have to be parallel to the front of a mat. It can be just next to your crotch, to your groin. And let's stretch a little bit the hip flexor. So come up, standing proud, chest up to the sky. And then tuck the toes. And we're going to do a few little bounces, just very, very mildly, very mild. Just see how it feels. How does it feel to you? Okay, go down, untuck the toes, keep going up. Take a big inhale. Try to bend a little bit more if that works for you. And then slowly come down. Bring the hands forward, maybe the elbows. Or maybe you make a little cushion with your hands and your arms and your forearms and put the forehead there, if that works. And then we get the hip flexor, we get the glute, the right glute. Nice stretch. And we're not going to stay here for long, so come up again. And then put your hands on the floor. Come up to downward dog, very mild downward dog. Doesn't have to be like super intense. Bring the left leg up to the sky and bring it forward. And the left foot is going to come towards the groin. Unless you really want to open and it works for you. Remember, if you need to prop your hip and you need to put something underneath because you're going sideways too much, but that we're going to put the toes. First of all, we're going to just extend, and then we'll do the little bounces. So on your fingertips, push yourself backwards. Give yourself a nice stretch, a little bit of a back bend, looking up the sky. Beautiful clouds, beautiful blue sky I've got here. And then tuck the toes, and we're going to do a few little bounces, but very small, very mindful, very mildly. Be very kind. Okay, from here, tuck the toes, and again, bring the hands ahead of you. You can bring the elbows, or you can get yourself all the way down, making that beautiful pillow, forehead on the forearms. And giving yourself that beautiful stretch on the hip flexor, on the glute. Gorgeous. Okay, from here we're going to bring the left leg to the back. We're going to bring the right leg over the left leg. So both knees are coming together. And then from here, I advise you to use a block cushion or something underneath your butt because it's quite intense going all the way down. We have Gomukhasana legs now. Before you had the Gomukhasana arms, now we have the Gomukhasana legs. And you can just stay here. And then you can grab both your feet. Stay tall. Again, working on the rotation of the hips. Or you can just go down a little bit. Be mindful with your ankles. Because ankles can be, if you have stiff ankles like I do, that might be a bit intense. So just see wherever you can go. Maybe this is your pose and that's fine. Because we're also stretching all the upper part of the ankles, finding some mobility. And then come up again and tuck. Put the feet just the width of the mat and let's do some windshield wipers. Going towards one side and the other. And then from here, we're going to do the other side. So come up again in all fours. Bring the left over the right. And again, let's see how it goes. If you need to prop yourself with something under your butt, or if you want to go all the way down. Try to keep the knees as close as you can, which sometimes is challenging. Again, bring yourself up straight. And from here, we're going to go down a little bit. Again, depending on the flexibility of your hips and of your ankles, you might feel that this is enough. You might just walk a little bit more. For me, this side works a little bit more. So personal. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, awesome. And tuck. Put again the feet the width of the mat. We're going to do a few more windshield wipers. One side and the other one. This feels always so liberating and so good. Awesome. And then from here we're going to put the sole of the right foot on the inner thigh of the left. Come up and then straighten yourself as much as possible. Go down. Big stretch on the back of the thigh, on the calf. Bring the toes towards you, towards your face, and go down. And again, if you need to prop your left leg, do so. Your right leg, your right knee. The left is happily straight. And then go down, straight in the back. We want that spine to be as long as possible. Okay, let's change. Right leg comes ahead. Left leg comes towards the inner thigh of the right. So left sole is in the inner thigh. Let's go up as high as you can. Reach the sky and then let's go down. Down can be here, a bit lower. Just bring the sole of the, just push the sole if you reach. And bring the toes towards your face. You can also grab your calf, your ankle. And breathe, and every time you exhale, you can go down a little bit more. Okay, let's come up again. Let's go to the side of the mat. Just put your feet one in every corner, and if you don't reach the corners, you can be perfectly well here. That's also beautiful. Open the legs as wide as you can or can't, so you just whatever you feel comfortable. Open, just toes looking up towards the sky. Try to rotate the femur towards the outside, so just don't bring them inside. So make sure the toes are looking out, which is the difficult part. Just this is already a huge stretch of the inner thigh. There's a lot of work being done, so this is already quite intense. And then from here we're going to put the elbow on the floor, the elbow of the right hand, and we're going to bring the left arm over the ear and try to reach the right foot. If this is not going to happen and you just want to be here, this is also beautiful. And again, remember to try to rotate the feet outwards, which is kind of difficult sometimes because they really tend to go inwards. Stretching all the side and stretching the inner thighs. From here, let's go to the center, down, and then let's do the other way. So bring the elbow here, the hand is looking towards the right, and then the right arm is over the ear, and see if you reach. If you don't reach, just keep it up here, which is beautiful. And if you can reach the toes, find the toes where you at, here or there, and just stretch the lateral part of the body, the right one this time. And breathe. Really are stretching every single nook and cranny. And come up to the center. Open the chest. Look up. And try to go down. If this is you down, just leave it there. If elbows is your height, leave it there. Remember, let's try to rotate outwards, which is the hard part. And I'm going to stay here. This is a beautiful place. And then if you like your pancakes and you're flexible enough to go for your pancake, go ahead. But remember, try not to put the toes towards the front. Try to push them towards the back. So you can always try to push them a bit like this. And you can also put some props here, some cushion. Open. Okay, let's come up again. We've pretty much mobilized everything. Last thing we're going to do, just for the spine, almost the last one, couple of cobras. So we're going to come cobra to the center. Let's go down. Cobra, bringing the right foot up to the right, and then we come down. Cobra to the left, looking at our left foot and bringing it up, bending the knee. Come down, mobilizing the spine towards one side and the other. And left. And right. And also you're working on the triceps, just in case you haven't noticed. So this is good too. For that, they call it chicken fillet or whatever it is. So when we wave, it doesn't go too soft. Okay. Left. Let's do the last two. So we come to the right, bring the foot in, exhale, go down, inhale, come up, exhale, go down, and guess what? We're going to go quickly to child's pose, quickly, it doesn't have to be quickly, but it's going to be a quick child's pose, just stretching, elongating the spine again as we did at the beginning. You might feel that everything feels different. So many different parts of the body have been touched upon. And then from here, let's sit down again. Let's bring the knees to the chest in this beautiful Vipassana that I love so much. A little bit of pressure on your gut. So bring the legs very closely to you. Like you mean it. Give a little massage. And you can also move a little bit side to side, rock and roll yourself to the sides. Give your gut a nice massage. Now bring the forehead to the knees. Give yourself a little kiss in both knees and release. And let's enjoy a beautiful Shavasana in the sun now. Hands go up. Open your legs to the width that is comfortable and nice for you. Relax the shoulders that we worked. Relax the arms that we stretched. Relax the wrists that we circled and worked out. Relax the whole part of the glutes, the thighs, the calves. The column should be the spine really touching the floor. And clench the jaw. Relax the eyes. Relax everything. Breathe deeply. Your belly going up and down. Listen to your breath. Feel the air in your skin. Even there's hardly any movement. Listen to the sound of your breathing just coming out of the nostril. Coming in. And feel free to enjoy this Shavasana for a longer time, as long as you wish. And otherwise you can start wiggling toes and fingers. Give yourself a big stretch. Arms above the head. You can put the feet together and reach out as much as you can. And either work your way up through the side or just rock and roll yourself to a seated position, cross-legged, hands in front of the chest. Grateful for this amazing body and the ability to just move every single joint, every single little piece of the body, giving it a bit more love, a bit more length, a bit more suppleness, a bit more life. Open your eyes, give yourself a big smile. Thank you so much for being with me today. Always a pleasure and an honor. See you very shortly. Namaste.